Hey travelers, welcome back to a Wanderlust for Life. Today we are doing something really exciting. You may know if you've followed us for a while that we love to find cocktail bars when we're traveling. Keeping with the support local theme that you've been seeing on this channel, we are going to show you 3 different cocktails to make with 3 different local to us spirits here in the Netherlands. So let's get into it. First of all, if you are new here, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel so you get more videos like this, but also more travel videos once we're out and about traveling again. Our first cocktail is going to be a classic, and it's very popular here in Amsterdam, and it's made with one of my favorite gins, V2C Gin. Very classic logo here, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a really good gin, and it's great for a classic gin and tonic. So we are going to use FeverTree Premium Indian Tonic Water for this one. It's my favorite tonic for this combination, and we are also going to be using the gin and tonic glasses. We got these when we moved in because we love gin and tonics that much. And we have some round ice cubes right in here. So this is pretty simple. So this is going to be my ratio, and you can do it differently. I'll write down below what my ratio is and then what the perfect serve is for this gin. So I'm going to do a full shot glass of gin right over the cold ice cubes. Right in there. And then I've already chilled the tonic, so it doesn't have to kind of stay on top of the ice cubes too long. And I use half a bottle. So this is a 500 milliliter bottle, and I just use half of it, mainly to fill the glass. I told you, this is like the easiest cocktail to start with. I just love a gin and tonic on a warm day. It's getting to be spring now. If you have a balcony or a back patio or a backyard, this is just the perfect drink to just sit out and soak in the sun. Now, to garnish this version, we are going to have a lemon wedge and some sliced ginger. I mean, just a little extra kick is all it really needs. And if you have some juniper berries, which is not super common in most people's houses, that also goes great in here. I'm gonna give it a taste. I expect it to be fully amazing. Yeah. I mean, you just seriously cannot go wrong with gin and tonic. If you're in my house, this is what we're gonna be drinking most of the time. So cheers. On to cocktail number 2. This is also a gin cocktail. This is going to be a Gin-Basil smash, and we are going to be using Rutte gin. This is a celery gin, and this is from Dordrecht in the Netherlands, and this is made from a small batch distillery. So I'm really excited to use this. I have had it before. It was really good. Even though it says celery gin, don't let that turn you off, because it's a really good gin. So this one is a little bit more complicated than a very simple gin and tonic. So first we are going to take some basil leaves, and we are going to put them in our shaker. And we're going to muddle them. So if you have a shaker at home, use it if you're able to. So basically what muddling means is sticking the muddler, that's this thingy, and it has texture on the bottom, and it just kind of bruises the basil to release, I guess, the oils and the fragrances and stuff like that. Okay, so it just looks like a bunch of mushed up basil. And then we're gonna put 90 milliliters of the gin in. And then we are going to add 3/4 of a shot. So this is gonna be about 34 milliliters. Again, it's whatever you want. And then about 30 milliliters of simple syrup. And simple syrup is just a 1-to-1 ratio of sugar and water kind of mixed in together. Then we're gonna add ice and shake it up. And Sean's gonna give me some ice. Thanks, babe. All right, so we're gonna fill the mixer, the shaker with this. So we have our lemon juice, if I didn't say that before, the simple syrup, the basil, and the gin. Okay, and then I have my glass over here. I'm gonna put it in one of these glasses. Some of you might have a metal topper to go in the shaker. This one came with just the glass. So we're just gonna lock it down. And we're gonna shake. I think that's good. Okay, so this part's always hard for me. I think you just knock it. And thanks to Sean's help, we got it undone. Maybe the topper is better for us novices. Okay, now we're going to strain this out because remember we have a bunch of basil bits in there. And I'm gonna be honest, like I don't do this very often, so this is not gonna be super graceful. But I'll do my best. Okay, still some basil coming through. Not a big deal. Yeah. All right, look at the color. It's so green. All right, and then we are going to garnish this with, what else? Basil. There's your drink. Oh, I cannot wait to try this. Okay. That is so good. That is really, really good. So it's just really green flavor, you know, like with the celery gin, but also the basil. It just, oh, I don't know. It's really nice. And if you like green juices and stuff, you'll really like it. But even if you don't, even if that's kind of, you're like grossed out by that whole idea, I think you'll like this because the flavors together create this whole other, yeah, flavor profile. So good. All right. Now we are going to move on to our third cocktail. All right, and we are back and set up for our third cocktail. So that gin basil smash was awesome. I am just so happy with that. On to the next one. I'm gonna use a martini glass for this just because, why the hell not? I mean, that's good a reason as any. This time we are using vodka instead of gin, and this is a local vodka. This is Dutch tulip vodka. Now you might be like, why is, you know, I mean, it just sounds like a novelty name, but it's not. It's actually made from at least 40 tulip bulbs, and the water they use is filtered through the dunes in the Netherlands. This kind of just embodies the Netherlands, and that's just why I was so drawn to this brand. So today we are going to make a bee tulip. Okay, so you may not have actually heard about this before. It's on their website, and what I've been doing is using recipes that the companies themselves have kind of made like a perfect serve, and it's something I hadn't tried before, and I thought it'd be really nice, especially because it's summer. Not summer, it's spring. And this is going to have vodka, lime juice, and honey, and it should be really nice. And we're gonna use the shaker again, so let's see if I can actually use it myself this time. All right, we are gonna start with 45 milliliters of vodka. And we're using the OXO one again. So 45. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put on the ice just so it doesn't splash later. Okay, so we are gonna use 22 milliliters of lime juice, freshly squeezed, so important. And then we're gonna use 10 milliliters of honey syrup. And what this is basically simple syrup. So it's 1-to-1, honey to water, and you just heat it up long enough, mix it together so that it's one cohesive, liquid. And if you're wondering, this shot glass is actually from Czech Republic. I love it. I'm wondering, when you travel, do you get spirits and little things like this from places that you go? I'm wondering because these are basically exactly what we would buy if we were traveling to the Netherlands, and we support local businesses, and that's why we have them now. But if you were a visitor, I'd highly recommend things like this. So I'm just wondering, do you do that already? Do you think you would in the future? Yeah, just let us know down below. I'm always curious about that stuff. So we'll add the honey syrup. So lime juice, honey syrup, and vodka. All right, we are going to try not to get the glass stuck this time. Okay, and time to shake. Okay, so let's see. And I am so sorry if there are bartenders out there and you're just like, what the hell are you doing? I'm not a professional bartender. The glass came off. I didn't need Sean's help this time. That's awesome. Okay, Now we are going to strain this into the martini glass, because like I said, why not? All right. Not bad. All right. So cool. All right, I'm really excited to try this. Look at that color. It almost reminds me like a lemon martini or something like that. Oh, that smells so good. Wow. That's so cool. So you don't really get like the vodka, like alcohol-y strongness of flavor, if that makes any sense to you. You get a little bit of the honey, and I recommend, by the way, use local honey if you can. We haven't gotten to order it yet, but we have local honey coming soon, but we just use the store brand, which is also fine. But support local is the theme here, so if you can get local honey, please do. But you get the lime and the vodka and the honey, and it just kind of melts together to create this whole new thing. It's not sweet. Like you would think that honey would make it super sweet, but it's definitely not. So cheers, Prost. This has been a lot of fun for me. You may get another video very similar to this one, inspired by our travels as well. Like I said, we like to collect spirits while we travel, but also we love cocktails. And being at home, we're just trying to get creative and try new things. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been so much fun. We're gonna finish up our cocktails because we're actually obviously drinking these because we love cocktails. But if you enjoyed this video, please like the video. Let us know down below what your favorite cocktail is and if you collect spirits or shot glasses or anything like that. So we'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for watching. Bye.